Like, come on. Oh my God, I be on me. You said his ass too. Damn. Like, y'all really hating. Like, what? Nah, y'all really hated. Like, what are you talking? I'm crying. No. Okay. All right, guys. Here we are. Once again, third night in a row live. Thank you guys for coming through. Okay, just making sure my sound is good. I was trying to let me see what this is. Okay, let me see microphone, sound, clipboard. I'm trying to see like how I could microphone. I'm trying to see how I like I don't know output. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I was talking to somebody like who worked with on playback like a couple weeks ago, and because I was telling them like in terms of like technical feedback on the app, like how what's it called, like how y'all used to be telling me like be quiet, like, and don't talk over something, like when I'm like, for example, like when we first got on here and we was watching or we were doing like when Nikki was doing barb court, so they were telling me how to like how when y'all see people who are live and they like have like a headphone in their ear or something like that, even like when artists are performing and on stage. So I was talking to them and they were like, yeah, like you don't wear like headphones when you're live. And I'm like, no. So then he was telling me like how to do something, child, and I don't remember. So I'm gonna have to ask him again or whatever. But so that like the music the sound isn't impacted, like when I'm playing something. But welcome everyone. I've taken a liking to her recently. I'm just reading what I was saying on whatever. So everybody on YouTube, thank you guys so much for coming through. Thank you for having your notifications on and pulling up on time. Please like the video as you guys come in. We're just getting orientated right now. I was playing a couple songs for the past like 10 minutes on playback. Okay, so I'm just reading what they were saying, so and then we'll get into some things. Okay, and it's a lot to get into. It's too much. I couldn't even put it in the title. Okay, like it's just too fucking much. That's why it's just like holiday pregame. We pre-gaming tonight for the end of the year. All of the end of the year conversations, we're at least gonna start them tonight. Okay, and then I do intend on coming live once again tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow is Thursday. And then yeah, because I'm not gonna be around much on the weekend. So yeah, anyway, Joanne said she's asked. We were listening to Glorilla, so let's see what they saying in the comments. um Joanne says she's asked. Trey says I've taken a liking to her recently. Can't lie, her songs are hit or miss though. We losing. Shut up. Um, maybe if Nikki just crying. You got the Megan feature blocked. Yeah, I have a couple bitches blocked on Oh, okay. I'll be on me. I got bitches blocked on what's it called? Spotify. I don't block nobody on any other platform, but I block bitches on Spotify, okay? Um it don't get no more loyal than that, okay? Yeah, in-ear monitors. Yeah. So I have like my Beats, like AirPods or whatever, but like for Beats, like I have two pairs of that or whatever. So it's like I just gotta find out how to connect it, honestly. And I really don't know. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, we have a lot to get into tonight. So thanks so much for pulling up everybody on Playback and YouTube and even Station Head. But Station Head, y'all really gonna have to like get on YouTube or playback or something. And you know what's the thing about playback, y'all? Even for y'all on YouTube, on playback, you don't get any ads. Okay. I be on playback. I was on playback today listening back to myself. Okay, no ads. And then you can see my screen on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, Station Head, y'all gotta get on it. So I'm gonna just like jump into some shit. Cause so I'm just like, organizing my tabs to come live, and I see Lil Baby launches his new weed brand Wham, and I think he calling his album Wham as well. We talked about that. It's releasing on January 6th, the first Friday of the year. And so he launched a new weed brand. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but Lil Baby got a restaurant as well in Atlanta, and so he is slowly establishing himself outside of music, which is good to see. But I'm already like getting annoyed as to like why everything gotta be Wham, because we know that Wham at least allegedly refers to Young Thug, and he held Young Thug down, is on Young Thug's side against Gunna, and now like he's naming his album and his weed brand after Young Thug. And I just like, this is just, it's just getting a little weird, because it's just like, I'm sure that they tie or whatever, because I think that they were seen in the studio or hanging out with each other ever since Thug has been released. Also, we already know that Thug is going to be on Lil Baby's album because we saw the feature list the last time we spoke about it. So that's fine, but it's just like, why are you taking on Young Thug's name as a part of your brand? Like, it's just not, like, you're doing too much. So Thug is really gonna have to come out for you. Like, he really gonna have to hold you down in a way that's like greater than just being on the album, because now you're doing a bit much. So let's look out for them to see if they do like some sort of joint project, maybe a joint tour or something, because I don't understand how you using a whole nother man's brand for your shit. I understand that you're trying to pay your respect to him and honor him, and I'm sure he really appreciates that, but just as an outsider looking in, it's just like, what are you doing? Because especially for Little Baby right now, he has to be very careful about how he's marketing himself and rolling out his project, because we're already clocking his moves, right? We clocked the fact that he dropped in the first Friday of the month, in order, and literally the first Friday of January 2025, because sure, we may hear some more album announcements that are going to drop on that day, as we approach the new year, but we might not hear much because they're already on vacation. So the point is that he ain't gonna have much competition when he drop, unless we hear of any other bigger artist that's gonna drop. So you already kind of like taking shortcuts. We already clocking your marketing. We already clocking the fact that even though you've been releasing singles here and there, it really ain't been doing all that well, and there's really no like sort of like what collective interest amongst hip hop fans in Little Baby right now. People are just watching you coming and go as you put out something, bitch. We watch it and then we watch it go. Okay, whether it stays on the charts for a week or not is gonna leave. Like your impact is not really being felt like that right now, Little Baby. So it's like you have big features on the album as well in hip hop, um and I just it seems like you're just trying to latch on to anything, and that's the issue. Okay, and so be very careful about how you roll out this album. Okay, all right. um the only thing I don't like about playback is I can't personalize notifications. I be getting sports notifications all the time. I'm starting to get them too. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Trey. I'm gonna have to mention that to them, okay? Because I don't give no fucks about no goddamn sports. All right, thank you. So, okay, moving on from Lil Baby. Once again literally just saw this. This was just tweeted 25 minutes ago. 1 second, just making sure ain't nothing crazy going on. Okay, 25 minutes ago, rap alert. Oh, sorry, 46 minutes ago, Ice Spice reveals cover art for new music shot by David LaChapelle. So I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Like I'm dead ass just like concentrating on coming live, and I'm like about to come live, setting up the shit, and then I see this shit. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So has Ice Spice, like, has she given a day? Has she made an official announcement? Like, what is going on? Hi, what is her shit? Okay. What is her fucking Twitter, bro? Oh my god. Please don't make me. It's like 2 underscores or some shit. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, 2 E's. No, that is. Is this her? Okay, you can only choose one. What is she's? How do they know this is by David LaChapelle? It kind of gives it a little bit. And it's real interesting how they're doing this. You guys remember all of the backlash that Ice Spice got off of her the album cover that she actually shot with David LaChapelle. And I feel like, either they have like some sort of contract where they worked out something for like multiple singles and whatever, or she's just trying to really redeem herself from that shoot because, it seems like regardless of like how much the I'll say like fans have to say or how they feel regarding Ice and her physical changes, she is going to, like many, famous women, she's obviously sees nothing wrong with it. And so she is, I guess wants to like usher in this new era with emphasizing that, like her body on the thing, even though I'm not trying to like drag because this is nothing new for Ice, right? Because on the David LaChapelle cover, it was like, let me see, Ice, you know what, bitch, let me just put up Spotify. When in doubt. Why she got this picture as her shit? She blocked too, okay? Just so y'all know. On thing. So yeah, here's her album cover. And so one of the things that I clocked immediately about her cover was that like as we were seeing Ice Spice's body transformation, like this was clearly shot before her body started to really change dramatically. But her album had already been out, even though we had her new look. You get what I'm saying? And then a lot of people said like, oh, she has set herself up because she put the album name Y2K on the trash can, and people were like, yeah, you're like setting yourself up for your album to be trash, like, and it was actually trash. And so I wonder if they're trying to redeem themselves with this. So what do you guys think is better? Which one do y'all like more? Do you guys prefer the pink background or the teal background? I feel like on the teal background, I can see like clearer on like the, what's actually happening in there. It's a little hard to tell on the pink. Yeah. And yeah, bitch, you need to get away from like doing pink shit because, no, like that, like pink is not your brand, sis. Okay. And let's not make it that. All right. Moving on. That's kind of all I have to say. But good luck with that. Joy said, what the fuck is this shit? I like the tea a little bit more original. The one and only David LaChapelle server 2024. He did her other cover and Megan's cover dirty. Facts. I actually didn't think Megan's cover was that bad, but I get it. Well, I think I can't remember and it doesn't matter. Anyway, okay. Let me go back to my agenda. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, let's go to Bia's Instagram real quick. Girl, where is her shit? I was just on her page. So I was on Bia's shit earlier. I just be watching her shit. And so it says detail. She in the studio, right? So she posted up in the studio in this jacket, looked like a skeleton, leather or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then it says details, hashtag Bia Vanson, and then Bia X Vanson. So, and then you can see the brand on the shoulder right here of the jacket. So I guess this is a designer that she's wearing. So is it, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, honestly. So I don't know if this is a collab between her and the brand, or if like, I don't know, she's just trying to get into the vibe of Fashion Week, because I believe that Fashion Week is coming up I think Paris Fashion Week is going to be in maybe like, I don't know, like February or something like that. I've been seeing a lot of information for Fashion Week already and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering, what do you guys think is coming for Bia? Is it that, or does she have a collab with this brand? Maybe a collab with this brand. And I really wanted to highlight it because just because of like, the conversations that we have about like, artists and how successful are they, like it includes brand partnerships, right? And so being that on we when we talked about a couple weeks ago the hottest or well, yeah, Billboard's hottest female rappers list or whatever, sometimes they mentioned partnerships, but sometimes they didn't. So I just wanted to like document this for Bia so that, moving forward, we'll know at least, okay, Bia was doing something, and she probably was. We just wasn't clocking it. So I was like, okay, let me just make sure that I mention this tonight. So yeah. So okay, this her friend. She wearing the same brand? Okay, it looked like she's wearing the same brand, but a different style in the jacket. And she's like what, a main model for like Fashion Nova or whatever. So it seemed like she's channeling Kanye, definitely getting into her fashion bag. And also Bia do be working out every day. Oh wait, oh yeah. Oh, I'm doing this for you, Joyanne. I'm restless. I'm gonna go run errands. Okay, cool. Bia had the best just diss track of 2024. No shade. I seen some barbs just saying something like that, and I was like, okay, interesting. Now, how was y'all feeling about what's it called? Mariah Carey and Rihanna going viral on Twitter today. So did we talk about this last night or whatever? But I guess Mariah Carey, she on her Christmas tour or whatever. So Rihanna popped out and she got her boob signed by Mariah Carey. How do y'all feel about that? Because I was kind of wondering. I was like, I saw it going on, but then I'm like, I'm like, how come the barbs is not dragging? I was like, I'm crying.
Mariah Carey is signing my kid, y'all.
Say what, Riri? Rihanna lived her best life at Mariah Carey's last Christmas show in Brooklyn, including getting her boobs signed. Let's get festive.
I hate this man's voice so fucking much because it literally sounds like he talks like he's like smiling while he's talking. Let's get started. Like, shut the fuck up and be like, just be chill. Like, just. And why the hell is she with Jason Lee? Oh my God, I was so irritated when I saw him next to her.
Rihanna at the show with A$AP Rocky and bestie Jason Lee couldn't believe Mariah was even approaching her. She is literally all of us.
That's me. What do you want me to write? Mariah. Okay. What the fuck you think? Whatever you want. Wow, this is iconic. Mariah Carey is signing my kid, y'all.
The way she grabbed the mic, best moment ever.
So annoying.
Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit, y'all. I love it.
And my favorite part, never ever try and catch the queen in bad lighting or from her bad side.
Are you filming me my bad side? No. The good side? Which is your good side?
I'll send it to Michael for approval.
Yo, so I was like wondering, like, why don't we ever, like, why is Rihanna so like, what's it called? She's so personable, like, why is she so personable? And it's like, Rihanna's birthday. Rihanna's birthday is literally like 5 days or 4 days before mine. So we are the same sign. And I feel like we never see any like toxic traits of Rihanna. Like, she's just so supportive, so down to earth. And it's like, she's just genuinely a good person. And she's like outgoing, and it's real crazy because it's like, when I was younger, like, when I was younger, like, I was super shy, like not liking to speak to people and stuff like that. And these days I'm kind of the exact opposite, even though I still don't consider myself the most people person, but I am nice, and I do be, like today guys, I was like walking down the street and I saw like police officers just on the corner or whatever, and it was hi Empress Diamond, it was it was like nothing crazy going on. Like I was literally just walking down the street, and I saw two police officers, and I was like, oh, like, thank you for your service, because usually it's like nobody likes seeing the police, but it's like after all of the crazy shit that's been happening in New York, like in the past couple of whatever, it's just like, yo, I'm actually like grateful for the police, wherever they are, like on the sidewalk, on the train, or wherever, because it's like, child, anything could pop off any moment, like I'm tired. I'm tired. Bitches are scared, so it's like, hey, you forgot about Twitter Rihanna. Well, Nelly said, talking about, I forgot about Twitter Rihanna. Well, see, here's the thing. I was alive, but I wasn't all the way paying attention when Rihanna was like popping off on Twitter and stuff like that, because I was never really such a huge fan of Rihanna that I gotta follow her like that or whatever. But I think that even like, yeah, like, but that does exist, right? Like that does exist, because it's like, but you don't show it, right? So it's like, for me, y'all see way more of me than we see of Rihanna, but I'm just saying that, like, I'm not a pop off type person. Like, I'm really not, so it's like when people really think I'm going off, it's like, y'all ain't even seen nothing yet, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. So that's the point, is that, like, with me and Rihanna, like, you have to get us there, like, you don't see Rihanna going off a lot, but when she does go off, she goes off, so just don't get me there. And we never get there, bitch. So anything you think you saw, bitch, you ain't seen, so, and then what makes me wonder, I'm like, yo, how is Rihanna, like, actually, like, behind closed doors or whatever, because she just doesn't, she just, yeah, she just really seems like unproblematic. And I really love that she went and showed up for Mariah Carey, like, super supportive, like, wow, like, and I don't know if you guys saw the video, I'm not even gonna pull it up, but it was another angle of, like, when Mariah Carey first saw her in the audience, and she was walking up to the stage with her security, and she was like, is that Rihanna? Like, she was super surprised or whatever. And it's like, I think Rihanna was in a section where it was like, it seemed exclusive, like other important people were there and stuff like that. So you would think that, like, Mariah Carey, for security purposes, would know that Rihanna is coming, because it's like, okay, clearly there's going to be increased security. You see people standing around Rihanna, right? Like, who work at the venue and stuff like that, and her own personal security. And so, yeah, and it looks like they're in the crowd, right? And she has on both of them, right? Have all that security around them. So I thought that was super cool. Like, Rihanna constantly showing us how, like, you can be like the most, like, wealthiest person ever, literally the most personable billionaire, and I just wish some people would take notes, okay? But yeah. But all here Mariah Carey. I love Mariah Carey, okay? I love me some Mariah Carey. Not Christmas shit though. All right. Oh, okay. So let's get to some of the tea, okay? Because there's a lot of tea going around. All right. Um, so last night we talked about, like, Millie versus Meg and the update in the lawsuit and stuff like that. And so now Tory Lanez has issued a statement. And I want to start off with it. What the fuck? From Tea with Tia, because she gave a good summary or whatever, because here is the document or whatever. So yeah, another day in the saga between Milagro Grams, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and Rock Nation. And it's just like, yo, like, y'all not tired? Like, for real, are y'all not tired? Anyway, and yeah, let's go. So Tory Lanez legal team has made a statement via Caesar McDowell, CEO of Unite the People. In this statement, he addresses allegations against Tory made by Megan. They deny the claims that his writ of habeas corpus was filed to disrupt Megan's documentary. They deny allegations against Tory made by Megan. They deny claims that his writ of habeas corpus was filed to disrupt Megan's documentary, explaining that court deadlines were followed. The statement also addresses accusations regarding $3,000 in Zelle transactions, or asserting the funds were unrelated to Tory. Okay. And will be accounted for in legal proceedings. Okay. They also criticize a pattern of alleged dishonesty, referencing public lies, and urges people to question narratives. Okay. Well, they need to be more. Okay, I get what she's doing, but I need we're looking at legal, arguments here, and I really need them, like her to be really specific about who she's talking about, but because a bitch is slow. So the statement concludes with confidence in the legal process and ultimate revelation of the truth. So, I'll read the statement. It says, statement from, yeah, I'm not going to read that. We are issuing a brief statement in response to the recent accusations made against our client, Mr. Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, by Miss Megan P, aka Megan Thee Stallion. Our approach will focus on logic and common sense. I'm crying. In regard to the ridiculous claim that a writ of habeas corpus was actually filed prior to the release of Miss P's documentary in an attempt to undermine her work is ludicrous. We would like to point out that appellate courts impose strict timelines for when filings and responses must occur. Are the accusers now suggesting that the courts are trying to disrupt Miss Pete's documentary? Our client, Mr. Peterson, was simply complying with those legal deadlines as required by the courts. As for the Zelle transactions of $3,000, we must ask the public not to jump to conclusions. The legal process will not only address these matters, but prove 100% without a shadow of a doubt that they had nothing to do with Mr. Daystar Peterson or his case at all. We trust that the facts will come to light in court. We believe that the funds sent by Mr. Sunstar Peterson will be fully accounted for and not connected to our client. This issue will be resolved by the lawyers and the courts where the truth will be revealed. On a broader note, I believe it is important to consider the pattern of behavior we're seeing. When someone has openly admitted to lying on major public platforms such as Gayle King's show and others to the people, at what point do we as a society stop believing the narrative they are pushing and ask ourselves, is enough? Sis, that's a typo right there, but I'm gonna let it slide. We trust that the truth will be fully examined and proven through the legal process, and we remain 100% confident in our case. So, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that this was necessary for them to make a statement, or what? While I was reading, I was like, maybe not. But then I'm like, okay, maybe it is necessary because this is one of the more salacious, points of like this whole saga between Tory and Meg and Millie and stuff like that. And even though, they're not presenting any facts and they're basically, they're just, are reassuring the public that, like, the truth will come out in court and they'll just prove it in court and stuff like that, which is obviously the route that they should take. And so I was gonna say, nah, maybe not say nothing, but the way that the narratives is going crazy, I guess say something. But I mean, how do you guys feel about all of this? So we did get to the $3,000. We saw the screenshots of that, and I heard more commentary after I got off of here. And so, yeah, there was a typo in the shit. And then, but like, that's not actual Zelle transaction called, like, information, like private information that we don't need to see as the public, but at the same time, I'm just like, they did that because, see, the Rock Nation is really like the master of like controlling the narrative. And I think that this is one Trey says, I'm glad they made a statement. I think that this is one of the things that Nikki has accused them of. Like, she has accused them of accusing people of doing the things that they're actually doing. And I have to agree, because they really are just trying to sway the narrative or whatever. And I'm not saying that none of this is true or not, and whatever the fuck it is gonna be, bitch, I'm waiting for the receipts too. But at the end of the day, we're looking at an bitch, I was about to say a fucking XXL spreadsheet. Oh my god, thinking about the XXL cover, I'm crying. No, we're looking at a spreadsheet of like, oh, like $2,000. Let me go punch that in. Like, it's not actual screenshots. It's, oh, I saw that number. Let me write it down. Or I didn't see that number and I'm just making up shit. Okay, I'm just literally saying. So we would like to see the actual screenshots that come from the accounts and stuff like that. And yeah, like, come on, like, I don't know. They would have to subpoena Cash App and Zelle and whatever else she uses. Okay. Whew, somebody circumstances defense. Megan doing it every 5 minutes, so why not? Is she capable of doing a PR stunt that's new and refreshing? I'm crying. I am crying. Speaking of PR stunts, We might get to that later. But yeah, this case is truly exhausting. Like Rock Nation is truly exhausting, and I'm sure like it's not a good time to be working for Rock Nation right now because they just have so many lawsuits going on. And from Jay-Z stuff to Megan stuff, Alex Shapiro, Tony Busby, and Tony Busby, got hit with some more shit. So I want to be fair right here. And just talk about this. So it says the Busby law firm has filed a lawsuit against Rock Nation. Oh, so they filed their own, yes, so they filed their own lawsuit against Rock Nation, but also Tony Busby also has some cases of his own as well. I mentioned that before, but I saw a tweet where like I don't know if this is new information as of like in the past couple of days, but I saw like there's at least 2 federal lawsuits against him in regards to like I guess his conduct as an attorney. So I'll see if I can pull that up. But for now, let's get into Tony Busby and his law firm suing Rock Nation. So they're basically countersuing for how like Rock Nation is. Bitch, let me just fucking read this shit. Anyway, filed a lawsuit against Rock Nation, Marcy Croft, and Quinn Emanuel, alleging violations of state laws, including, but is that battery or barretry? Like, what is that? Is that a typo? Yeah, y'all be making me sound slow, and y'all just be having typos in y'all shit, including battery and impersonation of a public official. Wait, ask again. Okay, so what is this right here? Including battery, like what is that? Is it a typo for battery, or is that another word that I don't know? We have we have a resident lawyer in the chat. Okay, so is all right. So is it just a typo? I forgot what tort means. Okay, it's something else. All right, cool. And impersonation of a public official. The lawsuit claims that agents working for the defendants illegally solicited former clients of the Busby law firm, pretending to be Texas state officials and offering money to sue the firm. This alleged conspiracy aims to obstruct justice and prevent the Busby law firm from pursuing cases related to the Diddy litigation in New York. Wait, what? Child, it's too much. It's too much going on, honestly. Like, okay, so this is from Busby himself. Oh, so he uses this word. So I don't think it is a typo. We just ain't that smart. The case was brought on behalf of a former client of the firm who was illegally solicited by agents working on behalf of the defendants, Rock Nation. These agents pretended to work for the state of Texas and offered the former client money to sue the Busby law firm. This illegal conduct has happened more than 24 times to date. 24, that's 24. More than 24 times, and has resulted in 2 utterly frivolous cases against the firm. The lawsuit filed today alleges that the defendant's conspiracy is intended to obstruct justice and prevent the Busby law firm from pursuing cases related to the litigation. Okay, I literally just read all of that. So let me read this paragraph here because it describes this screenshot that we're seeing right here. So, defendant Marcy Croft, who describes herself on social media as part of Team Rock, is orchestrating the conspiracy along with assistance from the defendant, Quinn Emanuel. As you can see from the screenshot, Croft, Quinn Emanuel, and Rock Nation have a long working history. The suit alleges defendant Rock Nation is financing the illegal effort. As set forth in the lawsuit earlier this week, agents acting on Croft's behalf again were caught on tape soliciting and offering money up to $10,000 to former clients of the Busby law firm to convince them to file a frivolous case against the Busby law firm. These folks have now stooped to a new low to try to intimidate the lawyers of the Busby law firm from doing their important work. They are now contacting clients and former clients and actually offering them money to sue me. This conduct was specifically targeted at our firm, so we would not pursue cases related to the Diddy litigation. Let me be clear, we will not be bullied or intimidated. The defendants this time overstepped, got sloppy, and stupidly got caught at their illegal scheme on tape. We have reported this conduct to the authorities and intend to cooperate with the authorities to ensure all involved are prosecuted to the full extent allowed under Texas law. It is so like annoying because it's like when you got, let's say, like you have two parents fighting, it's like you don't know what to believe, like both parties have a lot of esteem and respect and stuff like that, and it's just like, girl, what do I believe? Both sides claim they innocent, both sides also claim that both sides are doing wrongdoing to each other, and I'm not about to sit here and break this down and try to figure out who lying or not, bitch. I want to see the motherfucking receipts, I want to see the goddamn evidence, and we gonna take it from there. Okay, I'm just reporting shit as it's happening because ain't nobody got time for all of this shit. Like this shit is about to like go on for eternity at this point. Like because it's like Rock Nation not backing down, Busby not backing down, and that's fine. Like that's fine. Defend yourself, but ain't nobody got time. Like we do not have time. I don't have time. Okay, y'all let me know when that shit gets resolved. So Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club, updating the thread with Tory Lanez. Okay, she posted 9 hours ago. So he announced he filed a lawsuit, which we just read that, right? So he said in response, so here a Rock Nation, she reaches out to a Rock Nation spokesperson. Well, I don't know if she reached out or they reached out to her. But once again, she worked for the Breakfast Club, getting invited to these Rock Nation things. And anytime, like Rock Nation is kind of using her, this Rock Nation spokesperson, they're using her as a direct source to the Breakfast Club as one of the most reputable and biggest platforms in hip hop. So this is how Rock Nation is like sort of circumventing mainstream press and getting straight to the black people to get on the Shade Room. Okay, so it says and they, who knows if they're giving the Shade Room exclusives or whatever, but I guess maybe we can check that. So it says a Rock Nation spokesperson tells me Tony Busby's baloney lawsuit against Rock Nation is nothing but another sham. Who's this Rock Nation spokesperson? It's a pathetic attempt to distract and deflect attention. This sideshow won't change the ultimate outcome, and true justice will be served soon. Girl, they said nothing. Hold on. I don't see it on any platforms. Did they just give you an exclusive statement? The people want to know. Okay? But see, I have another question. Hi, Lauren LaRosa. Who is this Rock Nation spokesperson? Are they a part of publicity or legal? She ain't gonna answer. But I need to know. Because is Alex Shapiro going straight to her? I don't know, but that's what it's giving. Because see, when they was in the meeting the other day, it was her question that Alex Shapiro answered, when she said, bitch, I don't know. Like his main statement came from a question she asked. And so my thing is, it's like, it's looking like, they're developing a relationship, a rapport and whatever. And so that might be the source, allegedly, okay, because we know how Rock Nation are, child. That might be the source because, damn, boy, I forgot I was on. Yeah, it's really, but oh yeah, because it's like, see, 11 hours ago, right? She reported they filed, Tony Busby files a suit. Then 9 hours ago, which was 2 hours after she gets this exclusive statement. So it's like, the day is going on. We're all watching the news break in real time. So what they're doing over there is at Rock Nation, by the time they get their legal team to respond and draft all of these paperwork and reports and stuff like that, they're having either somebody from legal or PR reach out to the media and be like, here's our statement. They filed it. Here's our statement. And it's like, whoa. Relax, y'all, relax. And that's why it's real hard to keep up with this, because Rock Nation just on there. Like, they don't let anything sit. They don't let anything sit. And it's like, oh, I sort of understand and I respect it, but it's like, okay, like, just let it breathe for a second. Like, if y'all are really, innocent, or you should not be found liable, then the truth shall prevail in court. Okay? Like, let's just let this shit play out. Calm down. Seriously. Now we have a week until Christmas. Jay-Z gonna be going crazy over there till then, bitch. Okay, like, they're literally going crazy. Like, they're literally not sleeping. They're constantly issuing these statements. Like, calm down. Like, calm down just a little bit. We get it. All right. Now, okay, we got through that. All right. This might be their downfall. I kind of hope so. I really hope so. Guys, did you guys get a notification for YouTube, by the way? Okay. I want to talk about, moving on just a little bit. What's this? Oh. Wait, what's this? Oh, like, let's go to where did like SZA release her album cover? Oh, here it is. Okay, so SZA unveiled her cover today for the Lana Deluxe. What do you guys think? Are you guys feeling it? I'm kind of feeling it, but not really. This was the original cover, whatever. All right. Here is Top Dog, like one of the owners of the label, one of the owners of TDE, and talking to the press. Oh, this was at their like Top Dog Entertainment Christmas. I don't know. I think this was at their show last week that they had, and on a possible TDE compilation album this Christmas. Let's hear it.
Who from TDE would make the greatest Christmas album?
The greatest Christmas album? Probably me.
You? Okay.
No, I'm joking.
I think you could.
I mean, if probably you ask all of them, it's one song that I always sing.
Okay. What is it?
You got to ask them. And I'm sure all of them will give you the same answer.
I asked Top this question, and he said himself. And I was like, all right, what's
He said he would?
He said himself.
Oh, man, he giving it, oh, man.
So then I asked.
Yeah, he giving away too many Easter eggs.
I know it is, and I'm not singing it, though.
Can you say what it is? He told me he wouldn't tell me. Why isn't anybody telling me?
Because it's Top. He mystique God.
I think that's like a trick question. Like, whoever snitches is like, yeah, probably
Damn.
Top. Yeah, that's probably a real test. Top
Who that? Who the other person? I don't
real tricky like that.
You know, it's just like when you get interviewed by a cop and they like, so your friend told me to come ask you.
No, he did. I'll show you the video.
He said you pulled the gun out and you shot the guy.
I literally could show you the video. He really said.
No, I believe you.
I mean, we've been working on, a lot of artists, we've been working on a compilation album, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he was hinting to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, he was just throwing it out there, you know what I mean? You never know, man. It might be something nice for the world to, that'd be a nice Christmas gift, you feel?
Oh, I'm over this shit. They said absolutely nothing. I'm not entertained. And I don't know any of these people, so whatever. I'm just trying to be nice, and like be educated. But y'all are boring, okay? Boring. So speaking of whatever, I heard that Kendrick Lamar released a new song today. Did y'all listen to it? I didn't. Yo, I seen the shit and I kept scrolling. Well, I seen it on Rap Alert. It said Kendrick Lamar released on his YouTube channel exclusively. Like, here. Wait, no, not this. What did I see? Oh, here. Wait, no, that's gonna. Yo, what am I? What is me? Like, I don't know shit. Where the fuck did I see this shit? Was it fake or real? Hello? I didn't see any. Whoa! Is this fucking yo? Kendrick? Fuck. Kendrick new song? He ain't dropped. September 11th. Okay, latest. Okay, you know what? Let's just go on YouTube and look at his channel. What the hell did I see? I thought I saw it on Rap Alert. And I'm like, oh, like 3 weeks ago, videos. Oh, okay. So no, it doesn't say he dropped anything. So, maybe I got punked. I usually never like I never fall for those things. Like I dead thought I saw it on Rap Alert. Like I was dead like listening to music and scrolling Instagram, and I'm like, oh, Kendrick Lamar dropped. It said like on his YouTube channel. Yo, I know I saw the shit, but it's just one of these fucking pages. Like, yeah, got. But okay, cool. I mean, shit. That's how you know. And I'm not even trying to blame Rappler or whatever. But here's my thing. You heard a YouTuber say he was dropping too? I don't know. Like I have no idea. But I know I saw that shit because I'm not seeing things. I saw it somewhere, but I know I saw it on Instagram. So, but that's fine. I mean, I wasn't going to listen anyway. And that's why you guys should really listen. Like, like make sure people know what they're talking about. That's why I pull up everything I be talking about. Anyway, okay, so let's move on. Okay, let's move on to the tea that had me gagged today. So, as I've been saying, y'all, like, Lil Wayne does anything for a check, and that was it's finally out, like his financial situation is finally out. He ain't the only one, Chris Brown and a couple others, so I definitely want to get into that. Okay, I see what you said on YouTube that you didn't get a notification. Thank you. Okay, so YouTube is playing with me right now, basically. So okay, how do I do this? Let me search up on Google Lil Wayne because I want the actual article because I saw a breakdown of like all the artists. Wow. My God, it's bad for Wayne right now. It's bad for Wayne. Look at all of these terrible headlines. Oh my God. Bruh. Cancel show at California Ski Resort. Bails on Tahoe Music Festival without explanation. Wait, hold the fuck up. December 17th. That was yesterday. Although Wayne gave no explanation for pulling out of a Tahoe Music Festival, he left some eyebrow-raising clues. The Grammy-winning rapper, famous for whatever, was scheduled to headline on Saturday, December 14th at the last minute. However, the rapper postponed and then canceled his set at the two-day festival for mysterious reasons. On Saturday, Tahoe Live announced that Wayne's set had been pushed back to Sunday night, alluding in an Instagram post that the move was weather-related. Let's see. Wayne is now performing Sunday, December 15th. As with all other weather logistics can lead to changes in set times, Wayne will now perform on Sunday, December 15th. Okay. Fans are mad. Fans mad in the comments, as they should be. So it says the move was weather related. A snowstorm dropped several inches of snow in the area. In the new schedule, Wayne will perform on after Sunday's headliner. As with okay, we fucking read that just now. Wayne's actual whereabouts that weekend suggests another story. As Powder reported, the rapper showed up in a photo taken at the Heisman Trophy ceremony on Saturday night in New York City, more than 2,000 miles from Tahoe. In the photo, he poses alongside Travis Hunter, who won the trophy. Oh, Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Huh? Oh, no. The next day, Tahoe Live announced that Wayne had dropped out of the lineup. This time, the festival had no explanation. We just received the news that Lil Wayne will not be performing tonight. Wow, we are currently inquiring on the matter. Lil Wayne, though, did offer a hint as to his activities on Saturday night. The rapper appears to have been watching the Packers-Seahawks game, as evidenced by his post history on X. He wrote "Go Pack Go" at 5:15 p.m. Oh my God! Wayne, you just getting caught in 4K. What the just hours before he was supposed to take the stage. SFGate reached out to Tahoe Live to inquire about communications with the rapper's team and potential refunds, but that did not receive a response in time for the publication. General admission day passes range from 93 to 149, according to whatever GA general admission weekend packages range from 150 to 229. Not bad, but anyway, bitch, I would have still been pissed. Because hello, Wayne, you're ooh, you want young. Ooh. Let's go back to the actual headlines of the day. Okay, now when you really down bad. Okay, all right, variety. I think that's what I was looking for. No, I don't want the Business Insider. Okay. Fuck, move. Please don't piss me off. Okay. Can we not? Do y'all know that this is not how do you get people to, like, okay, let's go to, yeah, Rolling Stone is better. Okay. So it says, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, Alice in Chains, and other artists spent massive COVID relief money on luxury items, travel, and themselves, according to a new report from Business Insider. The piece is a follow-up of sorts to a 2023 insider story that revealed some of the big-name artists who reportedly tapped into the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant SVOG program. This program was meant to provide relief to shuttered venues and other businesses tied to the live entertainment industry, which did include the company's artists start to handle the touring side of their business. That's a typo. Artists hired. Come on, if I'm catching typos, y'all really slow, because I'm slow. This is Rolling Stone, girl. While the initial report did not contain any details on how that money was used, accounting records obtained by insiders show that some of the funds were spent in ways that may not be illegal, but which Senator Gary Peters called an abuse of federal resources. Fuck. As Rolling Stone previously reported, an array of different pandemic relief programs opened the door to wide-scale fraud and questionable uses of taxpayer money. Brown's company, Chris Brown, his company, CBE Touring, reportedly received $10 million, about half of which went to Brown personally. Documents also suggest he used $80,000 on his 33rd birthday party, including more than $29,000 on hookahs, bottle service, nitrogen ice cream, and covering damages to rented couches, plus $2,100 on atmosphere models described as nude women in body paint. Another $24,000 was reportedly used for Brown to take his tour bus to Mexico, where he stayed for a month, did not perform, but did spend a few days filming a music video with Jack Harlow. Chris Brown fans, what's that song with Jack Harlow? Like, what's that? Like, I never heard of that. Lil Wayne, meanwhile, received an $8.9 million grant, spending $1.38 million on private jets and more than $460,000 on clothes, including an array of high-end fashion items like a $1,900 Balenciaga sweater and a $950 pair of Marni pants, according to Insider. Wayne also allegedly used $15,000 to cover flights, and luxury hotel rooms for women, including a waitress at a Hooters-style restaurant and an adult film actress. Other SVOG funds allegedly went to settling a debt owed to an ex-manager, covering commissions for another manager, and paying lawyers. Oh my Lord. I don't even know where to start. It does appear that both Brown and Wayne used some of the money on touring related expenses. Contractors for Wayne's shows received over $327,000. That means like his band and I guess, people who perform. And Wayne always got his drummer with him. Contractors for Wayne's shows received over $327,000, while Brown spent more than $383,000 on crew payroll. Reps for Wayne and Brown did not immediately return Rolling Stone's request for comment. Woo! Marshmello was reportedly able to pocket the entire $9.9 million grant his touring company received because he'd made more than that amount from touring in 2019. A rep for the DJ producer did not return a request for comment. Alice in Chains, I don't know who the fuck that is, touring company, similarly used some of its $4.1 million grant to pay staff and various contractors like equipment, rental firms, and videographers, per the report. But none of that money went to things like health insurance, which left the band's guitar tech and photographer in a precarious position where he was diagnosed with cancer in 2022 and had to start a GoFundMe. He died earlier this year. And the source told Insider that Alice in Chains didn't provide much financial support after the diagnosis, pointing him instead to a charity that helps with medical bills. Oh my God. Alice in Chains frontman guitarist Jerry Cantrell receives $1.4 million of the funds, while their drummer and bassist Mike Inez took about $682,000 each. Wow. Bitch. Who doing worse? The white artist or the black artist? And that's why I kept reading, even though I didn't give a fuck about them. Because, we gotta, even the playing field. We gotta get on everybody because everybody doing some shit, okay? Everybody doing shit. But you can't drag. I'm so fucking sorry. Sorry, station head. I dropped the phone. I can't really drag them all the way because it's like they need that money to survive. I know that Wayne need that money. Okay, I know Wayne needs some of that money. That's what I'll say. I know Wayne needs some of that money, and I'm sure all of them needs the money to survive to a certain extent. But it's like, yo, these celebrities really don't be that, and it's like that's why they even have to ask for that amount of money. Like, like niggas can't get nothing, but it's like celebrities getting 10 million in federal grants from our taxes? Bitch, I'ma need a motherfucking Young Money tour for free, ho. The fuck is going on over here? Wait, what the fuck is you doing over there? And that's why it's really no shade. I'm not trying to drag, but when I read this earlier, I immediately thought of Reginae. Because just seeing her on Instagram and just like showing more of her body and being more revealing, a lot of comments about a couple weeks ago was kind of going off on her saying, "Oh, why do you have to do this? Your father is Lil Wayne." And it's like, yeah, like it's like on one hand it's like she's grown, but on another hand it's like, nah, like everybody got to make their own money because niggas really don't have it like that, like, and it's kind of sad. But where is Wayne's money going though? That's what I kind of want to know. Where do y'all think Wayne's money is going? Like, seriously. Like, for example, Chris Brown, obviously he needs some shit, he got kids or whatever, he got a chore, he got to pay his thing. And that's the thing. Chris Brown been actually on the road, so he was using that money to pay people and stuff like that. And yes, he did use some of the money for his 33rd birthday party and on women and stuff like that. Women did as well. And let's go come back over to Twitter for the breakdown. Woo! Or Instagram. A visual representation. How Lil Wayne spent his grant. Can I make this bigger? No. Okay. Bitch. Whatever. How Lil Wayne spent his grant settling a debt owed to ex-manager Cortez Bryant. Nigga got 8.9 million, gave 2.14 million to Tez, bro. Oh my God. You owed him that? What is it? What y'all living on? Credit? Because if you just paid him 2 million, then what he been living on? Now Tez is successful in his own right, but goddamn, that's what? 25% immediately went to Tez. That's how the business be. Wow. Commissions to then manager Mac Main, 1.71 million. Private jets, 1.38 million. Lawyers, 590,000. Accountants, 589,000. Clothes, 528,000. Contractors who worked on his shows, 327,000. Settling a debt to former accountant, 300,000. Mystery women, 14.9 thousand. Everything else, 1.3 million. So he really only had 1.3 million to himself. He gotta, pay his rent and shit like that. He got kids, he got baby mamas, he got family back in Louisiana, he gotta take care of. He got current staff. And what the fuck did I fucking tell you? Last week, 2 weeks ago, we talked about Wayne cutting the staff on Young Money, cutting Karen Civil. Shit. So he definitely couldn't have paid her $1 million. Shit, not even close. This is really, really very, very eye-opening, and it's really, really unfortunate. And it really it really just makes me right. Like I always am. I dead could really see right through these people. Like you do anything for a check. Why? That's why you want every feature. You take every opportunity. You have to bow down to every nigga. And it's like, I don't actually know whether if it's your fault or whether if it's Birdman's fault. But hey, you a grown-ass man. So it's like, obviously to a certain extent, both of y'all have to take accountability. Wayne, you got to take accountability for your actions and stuff like that. And that's why, Wayne trying to, he banking on this NFL Super Bowl opportunity, working with the NFL. You see him doing the interviews, X, Y, and Z, because Wayne got to live. Okay? Wayne is not well. And you can see it on his face. And I believe that this, not just this money issue, I believe that Nikki feels for Wayne in ways that have nothing to do with business. They have some things in common, such as their addictions and whatever else the fuck. But Nikki also sees right through Wayne, and that's why she speaks up for him and not Drake. Nikki sees Wayne as a charity case. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. That's why he will always have a spot on a Nicki Minaj album, whether we want it or not, because it gives him money. It gives him relevancy. But most importantly, it gives him money, and whether that's her paying him up front, which I'm pretty sure she does, he's going to get that money on the back end as well, on the master and on the publishing and all of their royalties and stuff like that. So there are deeper reasons as to why, Nikki's and Wayne relationship is what it is. And, I guess there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying what it is. Okay. I really just be saying what it is. And that's why they be bad. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? I'm tired of waiting on her projects. Yeah, Playback Girl, we on YouTube, we on Playback, just so you know. Just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. But yeah, this is super sad. This is very, very sad. Okay, but it's not over. This is just the facts. Now, it doesn't look good, but also the industry, people in the industry are calling Wayne out as well. So I came across the tweet earlier, and he is getting called out by this person. So this person, who is this person? I'm like, oh, deputy editor, Business Insider. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, bitch. Business Insider was the first source we clicked on. They're exclusively reporting this because, as we saw in the Rolling Stone article, they are crediting Business Insider, but we clicked on them first. But they want us to make a fucking account to look at the shit, and we're not doing that. And so, yeah, but he going in. I wonder if he wrote the article because he going in, bitch. Fuck, I just fucking lost it. Hold on, my bad. Okay, so he said. Last year, we discovered a COVID relief fund meant for struggling arts venues who had given 200 million plus to wealthy musicians. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. We discovered a COVID relief fund meant for struggling artists venues. And so it's meant for struggling venues, okay? But they gave over 200 million to wealthy musicians, like some of the ones we just talked about. But we didn't know how they spent it until now. We got the little receipts reviewing thousands of pages of accounting docs. And because, they took government money, they have to report what they spent. So here is a little bit more in depth as to what Wayne spent. 1.3 million on five richest time to close luxury hotels, even 88K for a New Year's Eve show he skipped. So it says Lil Wayne shopping spree. Lil Wayne stylist spent 8.6 thousand on one trip to the high-end boutique Dover Street Market in 2022, according to accounting documents seen by Business Insider. Taxpayers footed the bill. Here is some of what the rapper bought: Balenciaga sweater, almost $2,000; Converse, 200; a Balenciaga belt, 300; Marni pants, 950; baseball cap, da 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 da. You see that? Okay, it's basically everything that we read, honestly. One company firm looms large in this: NKSFB, a powerhouse business management firm that got glowing write-ups in 2022 for its outside-the-box thinking on getting its rich clients grant money. Wait, what? One company firm looms large in this. Who's this? This is the company. It seemed like this is the company that was applying for these grants for these rich people. So let's look them up. Minding your business is your business. We work alongside the world's top artists, athletes, and other high net worth individuals across our four core competencies: business management, recording artist services, tax, and audit. Who the fuck owns this shit? Contact. Being located in California. HR generalist. Okay. Founding partner, Michael Carlin. Damn, what? It seems like they're hiring a lot. Okay. Gotta do our little research or whatever. Let's go back. The grant was run by the Small Business Administration. SBA employees who worked say they were told, shut up, sit down, process the file. So far, only 43 million of the $14.5 billion distributed has been recouped. They gave out $14.5 billion and only got back 43 million. This grant did help many small arts organizations. One acting school founder who got less than 120K to survive COVID was speechless, learning how stars like Chris Brown spent their grants. I will never forget how hard fought for this funding was. Oh my God. The bottom line: a COVID relief program meant to serve struggling artists venues became a windfall for wealthy musicians. They spent millions in taxpayer money on luxury hotels. Okay, we get it. Wow. Okay. Let's see what people are saying in the quotes. Kendrick would never. I'm crying. Oh my God. Are they dragging Wayne? Incredible reporting. Proud to call my colleagues. Pusha T telling us this years ago. Seeing you rappers apply for the stimulus, living a lie but die for your images. It's guns involved like cobbles and lies. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Money is just completely fake to me at this point. Oh, how Chris Brown spent his. Oh, we kind of like went over this already, but visual representation 5.1 he got for himself, 1.3 on insurance to his manager, 823,000. Accountants. Oh, so they gotta pay them. Of course they gonna take a cut. This is the company who gets you the money and then you pay them $500,000. Or a percentage. Lawyers, 498K. This look like the same lawyers that Wayne got, child. They probably all got the same shit. Crew payroll. Yup, his birthday party, child. This is fucking crazy. What y'all think about the birthday party shit though? Here's a reality. The enormous debt we see today is due to the rich getting richer. The brief moment my family felt relief was gone in an instant. Savings gone, retirement almost gone. Meanwhile, these despicable humans greed took what was meant to help those in need and padded their bank accounts while celebrating and the fleecing. All of these should be jailed. These celebrities ain't your friend at all. This is clown behavior. More people need to see this. That's a fact. Wow. I think the offenders should have to pay their grant amounts back directly to small venues and struggling artists. This is really crazy, y'all. Like, really crazy. Like, they be, people be dragging because people be on government assistance or whatever, but the riches is on government assistance. Bro, I'm so sorry, but like after today, child, after today, I'm officially done with celebrities. I'm done. Like, there's no hope. Like, celebrity culture is really done. And yo, dumbass still didn't show up to Gag City. Well, you needed the motherfucking check. Okay. Wait, what is this? Wait, hold on. I was wondering what happened to Wayne's weed company. He billed taxpayers more than $175,000 for expenses related to a music festival promoting his marijuana brand Gqua, GQUA, including clothing for artists associated with his record label. Oh my God, he also used the money, on his new artists. Now, what does it say? Business expenses or whatever. But what happened to this shit? That's what I want to know. I want to know what happened to Wayne's weed company. Let me Google it real quick. GKUA. GKUA. Wheezy. Nothing is for sale. Okay, so is this still in business? Because I have not seen anybody promoting this like in a long time. Products. Okay, so they only operate in these things. So if you want to support Lil Wayne, he sure definitely needs it. Not look at what's her name, Mellow Racks, Young Money, Crying, VIP Party Series. Let's purchase a VIP Party Series to party with Wayne. How much it costs? They're gonna charge a good at least 10,000. Well, Delta 8 coming soon. All right, contact. Wait, I need to. I know they was on Instagram. Here, look at the Instagrams. Oh, sorry, this page isn't available. This is not funny, bro. Wayne, you need to get it together. You need to get it together. I am seriously worried at this point because this is not it. And he may never be able to get out of debt because it for some reason it seems like his money, his income is not greater than his expenses. You get what I'm saying? Somebody please go stream Young Money. Go stream a Wayne album, child, because he need it. And I'm really not trying, like, please, everybody just down bad, y'all. It's really sad, bro. Did they do visual representation for these white artists? I don't know. Wow. I'm sorry. My mind is just blown. All right, we could move on, but yeah, I thought that was really important to cover, at least from a business aspect. Hey, Asha Wante, we're on YouTube. Wayne O Nikki, nah, he just go Google Lil Wayne name right now and look at the articles that came out today. Yeah. Anyway, I want to go back to let's come back here. Cause okay, so I don't know. Yeah, I just see this and I bookmarked it because I didn't know if it was like industry people talking or whatever. 2,000 bookmarks, bro. 2.8. Yo, this is bad. All right, we can move on. But this is super, 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 super interesting. I'm gonna be looking up this company here. Just looking into them. You can't really see much, partners. Oh, let's go see partners actually. Oh, look at the people who run it. Howard Avery. Okay. Focusing on tax, David. Focusing on business management, Ryan. Focusing on business management, Laura. Focusing on tax, business management, tax, audit. They're gonna be auditing Republic. Business management, tax, business management, audit. Michael Carling, founding partner, focusing on business management. Interesting. Oh, well, all right. Bitch, I'm always trying to see, do I recognize anybody? Like I don't recognize nobody. So, well, this is definitely, this is a, YouTube. They on YouTube. Largest business management firm 3 years ago, 5 months ago. Inside look into child safe to watch later. I'm crying. Like, okay, I'm gonna come back to this. All right, cool. Oh Lord, it is really scary out here. Okay, okay, let's stay on business real quick. Nikki sneakers $50 right now. What? Hold on. When every day I'm like, I'm not spending any more money with Nicki Minaj. Where the fucking code at? Because these prices still look, You got an email or something? Because you saw a tweet. Okay, send it to me or something. Oh, okay, you sent it. Okay, hold on, let me get it real quick. Sorry, hold on. Bro, oh. One second. Okay. All Nikki Lowe's cheese shoes on sale. Hold on 1 second. Look at this. 49. Oh, is this in store only? Because they probably at a DTLA store or something like that. Store. Yeah, see DTLR. Yeah, I don't have none of those near me. DTLR near me. Locations. Oh, New Jersey, bitch. West Nyack, New York, child. We're not going over there. That's in all the way in Long Island. And then New Jersey, yes, sis. I'm sorry. Connecticut, yeah. Shout out to Ohio. Oh, you know what? You know what we could do? We could get Be It What It Will. Who in Ohio? Because she in Ohio. We could get Be It What It Will to go buy you a pair and then just pay shipping and she'll ship it to you. Why am I volunteering her services? I'm crying. But nah, yeah, like okay. Yeah, you gotta be able to go into the store. So go on look up. They're trying to get rid of them. Yeah, they are trying to get rid of them. Whew. Okay. Yeah, so look up that store near you and see if you like can go. But thank you for saying that. And just put people on, go make sure to support Nicki Minaj and her brand. All right. Okay. So we're making our way through the thing, the shit. Oh, let me see. What time is it? 10:02. Okay. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about almost everything. Okay, so um one thing, guys, on let's get into this. Should we get into this? No. No. You know what? Yes, let's get into it. Because academics was reacting to Lil Wayne, like saying like him and Kendrick Lamar spoke and apologies and stuff like that. And I feel like it's so hard because like I'm a person who I like peace, like I like resolving shit. So it's like if you know you're wrong, then you're wrong or whatever. But it's like um there is something to be said about how everyone ends up apologizing to Kendrick Lamar. And like it's just something to be said about that. So I definitely saw people talking today about like how like Wayne should have not apologized to Kendrick because come on, like he hurt Drake, like your artist, like come on, come on, come on. But Wayne, Wayne. Wade is just fucked in so many ways that he literally can't fight back for real, for real. Because, especially with everything that came out today, if he was to really go at it with Kendrick, he would be destroyed. Like, seriously. And it's from like like, nigga, you can't even pay your bills. Like,
My first time hearing it when you just said it, but
Okay. All right, that's cat, bro. Yo, Wayne, cut it out, nigga. Cut it the fuck out, my nigga. That's the first time you heard the lyrics? What is he talking about?
understand those words. He, like I said, I think he just mean that he made it there, and his hard work is the reason why he made it there.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I,
I mean,
I took
let
it.
me down is me just being is that I don't think it. And, when
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I keep telling you that Lil Wayne's legacy in hip hop. I guarantee you this, chat. Lil Wayne's legacy, and I'm not saying watch all the Weezy pages gonna be like, oh my god, why are you this and this, not this. Lil Wayne's legacy in hip hop is gonna kind of go down like Allen Iverson's legacy in basketball. What do I mean? Because a lot of what Wayne did to get that throne was done in the mixtape era. And these days we look at a lot of albums as the championship per se. Because we've almost like extinguished what's called a mixtape, or what he used to do called mixtapes. They're not existent on the platforms we now consume music on. He kind of looked like a guy who definitely revolutionized the game, like how AI did with, how he was dribbling and how he played. But he's kind of looked at as ringless. So these days when we talk about champions or we talk about the greats, you hear the Kobe's, you hear the Tim Duncans, you hear the, obviously, Jordan and LeBron, you even hear the Curry. You don't hear Iverson as much unless we're talking about a cultural basketball shift conversation. And also, because the style, at least in basketball, has changed since AI was dominating, I think it's the same with Wayne to some extent. I think Wayne's legacy, like just watching how I'm hearing even now, and I feel like Wayne should be just so celebrated. I feel like Wayne's legacy is gonna age like that, honestly. Unfortunately. And I know y'all gonna be like, no, it's not, blah, blah, blah. But I do think one of the reasons why Jay-Z's legacy has aged gracefully, not only because he's a businessman, I think that's one part and facet to making your brand or making your legacy really immortalized, is at every part of your career leveling up. Like, we literally saw Jay-Z turn into this boss in front of our eyes. But also, he put like 12 albums on the palette, you know what I mean? And those 12 albums, we kind of look at these albums as potential classics or rings. And he got 12 of them bitches. You get what I'm saying? I think with Wayne, obviously we know he has the longest career out of pretty much all of these guys we're going to talk about, especially the new guys. But his discography is so broken up with a lot of the mixtape stuff that it's one of those, and this is actually, I'm tipping my hat to some of the mixtape sites, like, the Dat Pips, the live mixtapes, even my mixtapes, Spinrilla, with a lot of those sites going away, it's almost washed away that legacy of someone like Wayne. You know why? It's not that you can't find the music. It's that it becomes you had to be there to know what it meant. Like, you had to be there to know when this nigga for 3 straight years was killing every remix and remixing every song and freestyling to every beat. And it was so much that unauthorized mixtapes were dropping on his behalf, and those were classics. You had to have been there to know, rather than if someone right now is 14 or 15, that person was 6 at that point, right? And shit, even if somebody's 18, that shit, 2008, 2005 to
Were y'all like alive when Wayne was releasing his mixtapes and stuff like that? Like, what do y'all think about academics' take on how his legacy is aging? And I think that to a certain extent it's definitely valid, which is why like we see artists putting like their mixtapes on streaming platforms. J. Cole just did his, Nicki did hers, at least one of hers, and it's like it makes sense to try to do at least one of your mixtapes to put it on streaming platforms, so that like we're in a very crucial time right now where it's like there's been a generational shift happening in hip hop, and it's like those people who are really like, hip hop is still the newest genre, and the people who are really the pioneers in that, Jay-Z and Wayne, like everybody, right? Like Nicki, Drake and stuff like that. Like in 20 years from now, the fans will not know about their mixtapes unless they're really preserved in a way that is also accessible. And so all of the music might not able to be preserved because those websites that academics was shouting out and apps, those mixtape sites have gone out of business or whatever, because the mixtape business, I mean, it's no longer, we're streaming now. And so that's why I think like some artists are putting their things on streaming services, number one, like to give them another revenue stream, but number two, so like for a long-term sake, like fans can have something to go back to. And I'm not saying that Wayne should do this or he hasn't done it, child. I don't know what he has done, but I'm just saying, like, I don't, because I wasn't necessarily like there, when Wayne was like lit, 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 lit. Like when I really started paying attention to like hip hop, it was like when Lollipop was out, Mrs. Officer, stuff like that, like, but around that time, like Young Money was starting to, so it was like, like I wasn't all the way, get it? Okay.
2008 or 2000, or if you want to go 2005 to 2009, we're still talking about 15 years ago. Yeah, so somebody's 20 to 5 then, right? So that's what I've realized about Wayne's legacy, because of how it hasn't been preserved, especially with mixtapes. And I do think that eventually his legacy in hip-hop will be seen as Allen Iverson, one of the most important artists and one of the most important basketball players. But in terms of, will we think of him artistically ever as like the best? I don't think so. I don't think so. If we make a list of 10 to 15, I think his name absolutely will come up. But I do believe his case is hurt by the fact that a lot of his shit got wiped away with a lot of those mixtapes released, as opposed to Jay-Z, who, yes, Jay-Z did his fair of whatever, like maybe music that wasn't captured by streaming services, but the guy put out primarily a lot of LPs. And those are what we looked at as potential trophies in terms of a championship or something like that. So, again, even watching these interviews, and I'm watching Wayne almost have to, like, kowtow a little bit to Kendrick. And for anybody who witnessed Wayne's run, it's no way you think that Kendrick's a great artist or Kendrick has accomplished more to date to rank higher than Wayne. Now, we're not saying a better rapper, right? But to rank higher than Wayne career-wise. But I do think as time goes on, it's very interesting.
Yep. And that's another reason why there's also that power imbalance in Young Money, because it's like, Wayne is just and I don't want to seem whatever, but it's just like almost honestly, like anybody can surpass Wayne. Like what's really holding Wayne up right now is the facade of being a celebrity, so it looks like you have money, and also his talent, right? His music is here, it still speaks for himself, but like in terms of like, like just sort of like esteem and potential and success and stuff like that, like I think that all of that is questionable, and it's gonna get shaky, and that's why it's like Nicki and Drake definitely have surpassed him in power. And so I could definitely see where it's like, Kendrick Lamar, like, he getting there, or is he there yet? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. What's Wayne's like? What is like? I want to know what's Wayne's like highest grossing tour.
Also, I'm kind of, this is a soft criticism. I'm not saying every artist has to. I think people still look at Wayne as a rapper, man.
Duh.
Except he's not like the Eminem ilk. Like Eminem, like we don't have to look at Eminem as whatever else. Eminem is just Eminem. You know what I mean? But Wayne, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a legacy conversation that I should try to explore a little bit more. I don't want to disrespect him at all, obviously. But I definitely think he ducked the smoke here, right? He ducked, like we're not ducking the smoke. He's backpedaling because them tweets basically said that you felt that Kendrick dissed you. Then now you get on the show and you're saying, "Oh, this is the first time I heard it." No, nigga. Yo, just like everybody's doing. I don't know. Yo, Kendrick got the whole world shook, nigga. Snoop Dogg
do y'all think that Wayne is that gone? Like his head is that gone? Like he's like, oh, this is the first time I heard it. Like he don't remember hearing it before, or he dead just lying.
apologizing. That nigga say he was off some edibles. This nigga saying, "Oh, I never heard the lyrics." Nigga, you tweet about them. What are you talking about? What do you mean you never heard them? You tweet exactly when the lyrics came out. What do you mean you never heard them, right? Niggas just don't want him with Kendrick, my nigga. Like Kendrick, like the little young kid on the block who's like, decorated, and even the old niggas on the block don't want him with that man. So fuck it. Anyway, I'll play the rest of this if you didn't hear it. Let me play the whole thing again. We'll move on.
Is that
I guess academics is right, and Kendrick is that new kid on the block, like that you just can't win against. Because what is it with everybody apologizing to Kendrick? Like, like what is it? Unfortunately, like Wayne's balls are literally tied, and like him like trying to step to anybody would really be him like digging his own grave, and it would be very, very painful to see. And so Wayne is in a place where he just gotta play it safe. He can't stick up for himself. He can't stick up for nobody. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Oh, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I hate that this shit is so weird because it just makes you like really question everything. And that's why I hate facades. I hate facades. I hate when people, like just make it seem like, oh, like everything's fine and dandy. But it's like, no, like Young Money is really in trouble. Like Young Money is probably in more trouble than like a lot of these rap crews. Like this shit is really like, it's really bad. Like, wow. Young Money, man, I don't know what to say. This year has truly been eye-opening. Very, very, very eye-opening. All right. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna add them to my list. I'm gonna add them to my list and make a final statement to them. I think tomorrow I'll do like ranking of my own top artists of the year and songs and stuff like that. And then I'm going to issue like, final statements to several people. I already posted it on the community tab. Several celebrities might, shorten this list and shit like that. But like, people who I really, really need to speak to. And I also want to do something of like, don't mind my goddamn, notes or whatever. I just be typing shit. But it's like, I want to talk about like next year I want more of X, less of X when it comes to any artist. More X, less of this. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll get into that tomorrow, okay? So just make sure that you guys have your notifications on. So are you guys tired? Yes. Okay, cool. So just give me like a couple more minutes and then we'll wrap up. I want to I kind of want to, we're going to talk about Rolling Loud and then we're going to move on to Chloe and Burna Boy. And then I think that's kind of it. So, speaking of shit, like, I'm just scrolling like earlier and I see, like this, Tariq, Sharif, he is one of the co-founders of Rolling Loud. And so he's calling out the labels for what? So I see, it says at this point, I just have to tweet about it because I'm not getting answers. So remember, Rolling Loud was just recently in Miami, right? Just this past weekend, just a couple days ago. So I'm like, not getting answers. Okay, cool. So he said, yo, Interscope, UMG, stop taking down artist sets from Rolling Loud's YouTube. So apparently the labels is taking down the shit because they playing copyrighted music that's owned by the labels. But so Tariq is saying you monetize the sets. I don't see a dollar from them. So it's giving, so like this how everybody make their money. The artists make their money performing, the label makes their money, depending on their deal, who knows if they get in the cut of the artist, but the label make their money because when Rolling Loud uploads everybody's set to YouTube, the label who owns that music is going to get paid from that, at least of their cut, and Rolling Loud gets paid by our ticket sales. Okay, so that's how the money flowing. Okay, so it says you monetize the sets. I as in Rolling Loud, we don't make a dollar from what we put on YouTube. Y'all do. Okay, and we try to be nice, which is why we put it. Y'all think they're putting it on YouTube for us, the fans, to watch back? No, it's all about money. So he says, why are you stealing viral moments from Playboy Cardi and Destroy Lonely? 2.7 thousand likes. Cardi's set hit 200,000 views in like an hour and would have been at 1 million views by tonight. Now, this was all tweeted yesterday. I just saw it though, like a couple hours ago. Welcome to my 8 years of YouTube help. Who's that? Oh, I know this is who this is. Cuff Boys, yeah. Okay, he a YouTuber. He a big YouTuber. So let's look at the quotes. Like you got a owner of Rolling Loud calling out the labels, child. I'm like, child, who talking? Who's quoting this? Let's see what people are saying. Can we start a FUMG movement? Yo, and this is what like in 45 minutes. Okay. This is what really kind of got me when I saw this is because like it's crazy how professional like business disputes now we see it play out on social media. It's one thing for artists to be talking about business and calling out labels or whatever, but now you got executives, touring executives calling out label executives like, yo, y'all need to chill. This is so crazy, bitch. Niggas is not answering emails no more. This is the music business. The music business is the most dangerous, unprofessional, unregulated businesses ever. Like literally. Fuck drugs. All right. You see this shit play out in front of your face. I want to see who's talking. I want to see if anybody else is chiming in, like anybody important is chiming in on this conversation. Love to see Tariq calling out some of the BS wrong with the music industry. Interscope, UMG, Atlantic, AEG, and Live Nation are the biggest problems with the music world. Fuck. I'm just happy the worst of them, Live Nation, have let Tariq still have his freedom as a founder to speak freely. I wonder what is the business or agreement between Live Nation and Rolling Loud and the festivals and shit like that, dude. Because we don't go through them. We don't book our tickets through Live Nation. That means that, they playing nice. You're like, y'all can have y'all little spot in the market or whatever. Like we still need our tickets. That's why artists still need to go on tour, but y'all festivals don't do too much. All right. Then we gonna try to, monopolize or shut y'all down. But okay, y'all operating good for now. They playing nice. I'm gonna bookmark this because I gotta think about this some more. Okay, I don't see nothing else. Well, this is really, really interesting. I gotta look at it from my phone. Like, wait, did I bookmark this? Let's see, because I want to see like how many quotes for real. But I'm not about to do that right now. But yeah, child, we are going up in flames. Cause what? Karen Huger found guilty of DUI, bruh. I ain't even been keeping up with. I mean, I'm like 2 episodes behind on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, I ain't been keeping up. I ain't about to get into that. But yeah, this is what I wanted to get into. Just to for real, right now. It's day 3 of Chloe and Burna Boy. And I don't know why, y'all, but for some reason, why I thought that Chloe was gonna take my advice. I'm crying. Why I thought Chloe was gonna take my advice and chill out with all of the, like PDA and shit like that. Are they in the studio? Is this a studio session? It's definitely a closed environment or whatever. Oh, I didn't. Wait, Lil Baby is dropping 2 albums in 2025. Wham and Dominique. What? Oh my god.
Versus like, remember at first, I was telling you like I'm gonna drop a Dominique album.
Right.
Now I'm gonna drop a Wham album and a Dominique album.
Okay. And is that a deluxe or a completely?
Yo, Little Yachty is so fucking ugly. At least he's like sort of like, you know, getting back to a regular man with like a head. I mean, like, you know, I don't know what do you call it? It's like a buzz cut or a haircut instead of like the locks or whatever, like fucking red locks. Like, who takes you seriously? And shave this fucking mustache because it makes you look like you French. It make you look like you 45. Like, ew. Ugh.
Different project.
I hate his voice. He just sounds nasty. Like, ew.
Completely different project.
Okay. And is that that's at a later date, or are you thinking that's
At a later date? Hopefully like February.
Okay. And if you had to describe the differences between Wham and Dominique projects,
I think Wham. But the crazy thing, I still put some of the songs that I was gonna use for Dominique on Wham. I know like my fan base like really be wanting to hear them certain songs. But I feel like Wham is more like me on some young nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Fast cars,
right?
Girls, jewelry, money. You know, like the turn lifestyle. And Dominique is more like the serious me.
Okay, more personal.
More personal.
Would you say
versus like?
I guess. He pulling the Megan Thee Stallion. Lil Baby is pulling a Megan Thee Stallion. He dropping 2 albums to stack up his numbers and try to make it look like he's selling, okay? Because they don't have a lot of faith in what he's about to drop. They think that he gonna flop. Now he ain't say both of these albums is you know, they're connected, so they can't necessarily count for like, you know how Megan did Act 1 and Act 2, so she can inflate the numbers of the overall album. It doesn't seem like he's doing that, but it's still early, okay? So yeah. All right. Dang, I didn't talk about Cardi and Offset, but that's fine. I don't need to talk about them. I'll talk about them tomorrow. Burna Boy and Chloe Bailey at the GTCO end of year party. What? But why must they have the camera in their face? Like honestly, I kind of want to speed up the clock so that we can see, do they really have music coming out together or whatever? Even if this is real, because I just don't understand like why you have to have your intimate circle recording your every single moment with your girlfriend. Like I don't understand. Like Joyanne, you letting this happen? Just curious. Y'all letting this happen? Says the Weeknd encore verse on the deluxe album. Then I watch this. Little Bit rapping Cardi B about 2 verses in the club recently. Why everything coming up now that I want to get off? Tyler, is this real? Or is this, you know what? Fans really be saying anything. Because remember yesterday when I saw an announcement that if Ice was going to be featured on SZA shit? That's probably not even true. We're going to just have to see. Major labels are on some can't beat them, buy them vibes. It's getting real monopolistic out here. Ciao. Oh, no, there was something I wanted to... But yeah, Chloe and Burna Boy, it says the chemistry between them is real. What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? Like, I don't know. I'm annoyed. That's what I am. Okay. Okay. What is his fucking name? See, this is where I saw it. Okay. Well, I guess not. I know what I'm looking for though. Brian Zeus. Oh my fucking god. Z. Yes. Z Sook. What? I don't know how the fuck you say his name. So anyway. Okay, look at a lot of folks as so he had some opinions about this shit with Wayne and his money and this Chris Brown shit. So I see he retweeting a lot of folks have zeroed in on this sentence in our reporting. Reached by text, Lil Wayne made a sexually explicit overture to a reporter and did not respond to questions. I'm going to share the text he sent, but first some backstory. What? Are they trying to get rid of yo, bro? What? Lil Wayne's posts didn't respond to numerous requests for comment on detailed questions. Reached by text, Lil Wayne made a sexually explicit overture to a reporter and did not respond to questions. What do you mean? Reached by text to a reporter. This looked like it's from the Business Insider article. Let me do a search. Oh my God, they won't even let us. I'm trying to see if the font, because see that part, they didn't, that part is not in other articles because I don't remember that reading a text. I mean, yeah, like reading like, oh, like Wayne said like something sexually explicit to a reporter. I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm looking at. What I'm trying to do. News all. Okay, it's fine. But, you know, what do you guys think? Because it's like, who said it? I don't know who said it, but like, remember how when Lotto was releasing her album, not this past one, the one from that had Big Energy on it, she had Wayne on it. You remember how she made that accusation that one of the three men that was on the album like had made an advance at her, and people were assuming that it was Kodak Black. Somebody told me that it was actually Wayne. And I don't know, I just like, obviously I would find it hard to believe, but it's like after seeing this, it's like, Wayne, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Do you, sorry, I'm getting off track, but do you be having like some sort of like random ass outburst? Because it's not it. Anyway, but so I want to look at something else. I literally freaking saw earlier. Let's go to his replies. Because he responded to the tweets that we saw. Okay. Okay. Cool. OMG. Okay, this is what I saw. Okay, so I saw when he said this, disgusted. Thank you for the reporting. I'm like, so what's the given? Y'all got smoke for Wayne? Like, I shouldn't be. Unfortunately, like, I'm not gonna say that right now, but like, I'm trying to see what's people in the industry, like, what's their temperament? With the majors losing market share to independents, the game plan is clear: acquire the independents. Universal owned Virgin is purchasing Downtown. What? The deal will close next year. We got to get into some business things. It's a lot of business things going on. Not tonight, but yeah, he obviously is a good source or whatever. First week sales are a relic of the CD era when urgency drove in-person physical purchases. In the streaming era, music is always available, removing that sense of urgency. The game has changed. What matters now is quality, consistency, and catalog. Woo! It's all about discography now. How deep is your catalog? Take a West Side Gun for an example. He has a high output. His first week sales are irrelevant to his core fan base and new listeners that are just now discovering his music. It's more about replay value. Great example. Is $10,000 enough to get an independent artist a consistent fan base? A budget is great and can fund content and marketing to grab our attention or pique our curiosity. It can't buy a loyal fan base or their consistent support. Genuine connection typically comes from authenticity, not money. What's this over here? Okay. They talking about like, okay, sales and shit. I like getting into the weeds of people conversations because that's where the real tea is. Okay, clearly. All right. I think that's all I had to say right now. But shit is lit on fire. Yeah, that was about it. All right. Thanks for coming through, everyone on YouTube. Thanks for liking my video. And I hope to talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. Okay, great.